All right. Here we go. There we go. Say hey, everybody. Welcome to the Sorare First Pitch NBA Tip-Off Show. I'm Alex Hooper, here for week 39. Wow. Today's been a lot more busy than normal. We have more questions than answers. And I guess we're just going to have to figure things out on the fly. I kind of got to remake my lineups completely. I think I am confident in one of my lineups. Um, and it's not the lineup I want to be confident in. So let's see here. Let's take a look at some of my favorite plays of the week just to get that underway, get that out in the open. All right, here we go. So, if you haven't heard, Tyus Jones. If you have Tyus Jones, he fills in perfectly for John Morant. That is the guy that you want. Um, of course, before I get too far into it, like, subscribe, all that helps us out tremendously. Find us on Patreon. Get all this stuff. $5 a month for the projections, $10 a month for the projections and the Discord. Also, any questions you have, drop them in the chat. Drop them in the chat. Um, we'll answer your lineup questions all the way up to the lock. That's what we're here for. All right. Quick plug out of the way. All right, so John Morant is still projecting back. He's only supposed to be out 2 games, so that's why he's up here at the top. He might come back, he might not. I wouldn't play him. But here you go, Tyus Jones right here, the 2.78 value. Cam Reddish also in that area as well. I mean, those are the two big salary savers here. If you get 30 out of Cam Reddish, like his median is a 2x. That's fantastic. That's what you want. Um, let's see. Looks like we might be having a little bit of issue. What do we say here? We good? Y'all hearing this? Y'all seeing this? Excellent connection. All right, we're back. We just had a quick drop. All right. Anyway, Jones and Reddish are fantastic. Oubre is another guy who's just median projection is coming in close to, 2x. Um, I like him a lot. I like Oubre. I do have a hard time, grabbing some of these dudes on bad teams. So that scares me. We don't love that. Um, I don't know that I'm going to go out and grab a Kelly Oubre just to fill in my lineup. I guess it depends on what he's going for. Let's see. Yeah, he's spiked up to like 0.015. He's put up a 49 recently on a 26. He's fine. I like him. I'm playing him in common, but I'm not dying to get Kelly Oubre. I do have a lineup with Cam Reddish and Tyus Jones. There's just so much value. There's so much value already on this slate. I mean, the top end guys are there. Giannis finally out projecting Luka. That's kind of surprising. Um, they're about the same in median projections, and then upside just Giannis a little bit more. As we've seen, Kyrie going to take away some of his usage. I touched on why Ja is still projecting. He's got the 1 game. He could play in the 2nd game this week. I love Lillard. Um, Lillard this week is my favorite blow up play. Um, this depleted Detroit team, it's just the one thing you got to look out for with guys against Detroit is the blowout. He could play 3 quarters and then sit. That's very likely against a really bad Detroit team. I played Darius Garland last week, and that's what we had with him. So beware, but it's also just a complete smash spot. The difference between Portland and Cleveland is Cleveland's actually good. Portland is equally beat up, and they could make this a game. It's not like Dame's out there playing lockdown defense or anything like that. So um, I'm hoping he gets through, all 4 quarters. Uh, let's see, Julius Randle. He's just on fire anyway. 2 games, one against Charlotte. So again, another blow up spot, another potential. Uh, watch out for a blowout and he has to sit on the bench game. But also, they might be without Jalen Brunson. So that could be good or bad. One less distributor, one less guy to get the ball to Randall, one less guy to pull defenders away from Randall. But he's going to have a higher usage. It doesn't always translate. Higher usage doesn't always mean, what you need it to mean. It just means they're going to shoot more, but they might get worse looks. They might turn the ball over more, stuff like that. So be aware of that, but I love Randall here. Devin Booker's still in a smash spot on that 37. Tremendous value. Only one game. We don't like that. Talked about Jones. Miles Turner now questionable. Made a decision easy for me as I had to pick between Jackson and Turner. Love Oubre. Love Reddish. Marvin Bagley on a 23. 3 games. Jalen Duren hurt. There's a lot of issues there. Let's see. Got some news. All right, so Donovan Mitchell going through warm-up as normal. So no bump for Garland. Not today. So Bagley, fine. He plays offense. He's fine. Alec Burks, another Detroit guy projecting well. It's another situation where more usage isn't necessarily a good thing. Let's see. We got a question from John. Livers or Watford for value? I think I'm going to go Livers. Let's see. Livers we got Livers at almost a 2x median projection. His upside is bad because he's an inefficient player, but that doesn't mean anything. I don't think I had him projecting very well. Yeah, see, the difference in L10, like if it's just one guy, like if you don't have to sneak someone else in, or if it doesn't help you get anyone else better in, I think you just go with Livers and hope. But I think Watford's the better player. I think he's in a better position and he's on a better team, which can be helpful. It also can hurt. But yeah, I think I like Watford more here, just flat. But if Livers gets you that extra 5L10 and you can get up from there, I think that's perfectly fine. I would go with Watford straight up. So let's see. Any other guys who stand out here? DeRozan on one game on that 31. I hate that because I'm not going to use him, but he could just blow up. OG Anunoby again. He's had some bad games on that 21. I just think you plug him in. Yeah, I mean, he's got to do better than that eventually. Like, I don't know. You would think. 21 is low. 21. He's not like a big time blow up guy, but yeah, I don't know. I love him there. He's not my favorite play, but he makes a lot of sense. Mark Williams still there. Jordan Nora still there. Getting those extra minutes in Indiana. Yeah, that's weird. He's taken some minutes away from like Neesmith, Aaron Neesmith. Yeah, if Wiseman's out. Yeah, if Wiseman's out, I love Bagley. I like him a lot more, but they're still going to stink. Jonas Valanciunas game time decision. That doesn't change anything for us. Let's see. Ben Mathurin, I like a little bit more now, but he can go either way. Let's sort by median and just see who pops upside wise. So yeah, there's Jones, Oubre. Nora actually comes in higher than a guy like Reddish. That's kind of surprising to me, but Reddish with a higher upside there. Giannis is popping. All right. We didn't talk about Cam Johnson. I think I talked about him last time. I love Cam Johnson's upside. I love his new role in Brooklyn. He and Bridges, like, that team's not good, and all of a sudden these guys are like secondary players on a good team, and now all of a sudden they're tertiary player, or they're primary players rather, on a mediocre team. But they're just getting more and more opportunities. Johnson and Mikal Bridges. RJ Hampton on a 5. It's a gamble. If it unlocks a great lineup for you, then go for it. But I don't. Generally, if you don't see a 20 in any of these, then he's not going to be good enough. If it's underdog, like he's great, but there's no underdog competitions this week, so I don't love him. Diallo's had some games. Corey Kispert, meh. That's a hard meh for me, especially anytime any of these guys who have upside projections that are lower than their median projections. I don't really want to go near them. Ty Bull, Conchar, I actually do like. Um, I do like him in Jaws' stead. Bull, Livers, all fine. There's just a ton of value. So much value on the slate. I don't know what to do about Nikhil Alexander Walker. Um, on the 8, like he could double. I had a decision to play he or Jeremiah Robinson Earl um, last week, and I chose Jeremiah Robinson Earl. I think live on the show, and he DMP'd for 2 games because the Thunder lineups and the rotations are whack and inconsistent. And then Nikhil Alexander Walker dropped to 44, and I missed. Um, I missed a T2. I got a T5. I would have been a high T2. Question in the chat. Hampton has 3 games. Won't he have more minutes in the third game? Um, I don't know. I don't know that he will. I don't know why the third game would affect it specifically. I think if anything, someone comes back and he goes 0 minutes. I think it's more likely that a guy like him, in the chance to play 3 games, like look at how many dudes are out for them. Like Bogey's out, Hayes is out, Magruder's out. Duran and Stewart don't really affect him, but like if Bogey comes back, he's buried. If Hayes comes back, he's buried. If Magruder comes back, he's probably going to lose some time. So I think that is more likely over the 3 games. There is a chance that like everyone rests, and they are tanking completely. But the nice thing about the Pistons, and the nice thing for coach Dwayne Casey, is they're just so bad that they don't have to actively tank. They're bad. They just go out there and they stink. So yeah, that's my feeling on Hampton. I don't love it. Not completely dismissing what you said, Sander, but um, I don't see it. I just don't see it happening. But I've been wrong on these things. It's happened before. I wouldn't be shocked if I were wrong. Yeah, and then we just kind of get mucky in here. I don't care about guys with median scores that project at 6 or higher. So, all right, let's take a look at my lineups really quick because I think I need to make some changes. Last run I did, uh, looking a little different projection wise. So let's pull it up. Pop that here. Sorry, I got too many damn windows open. Got to keep the news open. All right. Here we go. Still, if you got questions, drop them in the chat. By all means. Here we go. Okay. All right, I had to pull my info up. All right, so I should just delete them, really. See, my champ lineup, I got 2. It's my priority lineup. I got 2 guys I don't even know if they're going to play, and Brunson and Wiseman. They're both questionable. I do like Bogey. Actually, no, Bogey's out. All right, we're blowing it up. Let's redo this completely. So we are going to start with Rare Champ. All right. So Lillard's a layup. Shea is back. Shea might affect, like I would rather play Brunson because that 8 makes a big deal here. Let's sort. What do we got? We're going to sort by upside score over here on my side. For the love of God. Okay. We do like Drew here. So it's Drew at 40 or Shea at 50. Let's start with Shea. It's going to murder my West Coast lineup, but I don't really care. It's not going to be good anyway. All right, who are my top values? Minus Wiseman. I still got Naw projecting really well. I like Eason and Matherin. I just like Brunson. I want to roll the dice on Brunson so badly. Um, like I'm not gonna roll out Naw in one game. Hallie and Donovan Mitchell or JJJ and Harden. Ooh, that's tough. Um, let me just manually check really quick. I'm just gonna start shouting projections out. I love Halliburton again, and he has been one of my highest projected guys. So I got Halliburton at a plus 11 median, plus 34 upside. So we're talking, yeah, like that's elite level upside. And Donovan Mitchell, I mean, he went nuts against the Celtics one of these games, and they're going to be without Tatum. He was in shoot around. That's the first thing is we don't know if he's healthy. I love JJJ. I don't know if he's better or worse without Morant. And then Harden. Do we know about Tobias Harris yet? I don't think we do we? So I have Harden as just about the same median as Halliburton and a much lower upside score. And then Mitchell 46, 61, 43, 65. So slightly higher upside for Jackson. I think Halliburton and Mitchell. I think that's where I'd lean. I don't know that it's close either. It just depends on Mitchell's health. All right, back to it. Oh man, I just want to play. I just want to play Brunson. I know I'm going to kick myself if I bench him. I feel like I bench him all the time. He goes off. Can I do this? Can I get really stupid here? Oh, I'm being very unserious. uh, I hate that. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I am like if I could get up to Brunson, I probably would run it. Ah, man. All right, so this is gonna be Matherin, I think. Or sorry, Eason. I already have Matherin in there, and that gets me where? What's the best I can do here? Dennis Smith. It's not horrible. What do we got Corey Joseph at? What if we did Corey Joseph here? Sorry, wrong. Yeah, man. If DeRozan was just in a better situation. Yeah, no, I don't like that. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. All right, this is where I go to my tiebreaker here. I gotta go. I gotta go to the lineup builder, and then I'll just enter in the guys that I want. So I'm playing Lillard. Reddish. I'm going Reddish all day. What's up, AJ? Thanks for joining. Nice to see you, buddy. Yeah, I don't think it's particularly close. Let me look really quick. Reddish, 29 median, 37 upside. Tybalt just doesn't score enough. Like, ball and basket. It is actually close. Tybalt actually has a higher median projection by like a point, and I have him at like 4 fewer. I think I still like Reddish more, but that might be just bias on my part because I'm playing him. It's a lot closer than I thought. Let me look really quick, actually. That's Let me look at their actual scores, because like I know Reddish just did something pretty solid. Yeah, I mean, like he does enough. That's annoying. Zero consistency rather. Yeah, I don't know. It is close. It is close. It's a lot closer than I thought. I would still go Reddish, but famous last words. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, what does my best Shea lineup look like? Just do it for me. I don't hate that. Ooh, all right. It's just I don't know if I can play Wiseman. What does my best Brunson lineup look like? I'm not playing DeRozan on. I don't really want to play Barnes. Beasley's on one game. That actually. Oh God, I don't want to play Corey Joseph in Champ. I don't know that I have guys with upside. That sucks. All right. Oh, I'm 1 point away. Why can't Navi on a 7? I'd play him. This is not what they advised me to do. That's what I want to do. Mm, it's kicking my ass. We got any news yet? Nope, just Jonas. Game time decision. All right. So we're going to go with the Jimmy lineup. I'd like Holiday more. And it was what? These two clowns? Joseph and Wiseman? Whatever. Might as well gun for it. I don't know what my contender lineup's going to look like, though. All right. We're just going to ride with Brunson. We're going to ride with Naw here. And then let's see. I liked Eason and Matherin. See, that's the problem. Is now all of a sudden, like I don't. It's Watford. Do I really want to play Watford? Ooh. Oh. Do I roll the dice? See, now I want to roll the dice with Isaiah Jackson. There's no way any of these lineups do well this week. I am grasping at straws. Hmm. Whatever. I don't. I don't love that at all. All right. Who? This is just going to be abysmal. I'm surprised I have 5 players left. All right. Yeah. Huh. Do I feel better or worse? Like Holiday is my fourth or my third guy isn't bad. It's just like I would rather. This is what the balanced build looks like, and it's like, is it better? Smith, Eason, Mathurin. All right, go into the chat. Do like Lillard, Shea, Smith, Mathurin, Eason, or those awful Pistons guys and Drew Holiday? I don't know what to do. I'm truly at a loss. Like I don't trust Corey Joseph to do anything special. I don't know that either lineup is good the way that it's built, but how we doing here? Any more questions? Throw them in the chat. It was a very fast. You like the Eason lineup more? Oh, you do that to me? You made me go back. We were like getting news fast and furious. Now all of a sudden we got nothing. His lineup could just die on the vine, but I'm not worried about it. All right, John, you like the Easton lineup? Let's run that back and see real quick. What's up, Santas? Let me put together this death trap of a lineup real quick. Ugh. Kennard and Dinwiddie or Wiseman and Gobert? I'm gonna say Wiseman and Gobert, but let me check. So I got Kennard at like 16 or 14 on a 10. He could obviously have a better game. Dinwiddie plus 10 to plus 13. And then, yeah, Wiseman's just popping off. If he plays, Wiseman plus 11, plus 10. Rudy plus 6, plus 5. I think Wiseman and Gobert pretty solidly. I'm worried about Shea, man. I can't pull the trigger on this. The thing is, I don't like any of these guys anymore. Ugh. Shea's gonna have his minutes, whatever, restricted or whatever they're doing tanking wise. I feel like I'm just taking an L. It is what it is. Tell me why you like Kennard and Dinwiddie more. Is Kennard projecting better somewhere else? Yeah, I know Brunson's questionable. I know. I'd almost rather just take the gamble on him because if he plays against Charlotte, like, he could just go bonkers. And like Shea's, I assume he's just gonna underperform if his minutes get cut. Am I gonna regret going Holiday over Jimmy? Let's see. All right, Tobias Harris ruled out. PJ Tucker ruled out. Okay, so all of a sudden we're looking at a boost for James Harden. Boost for James Harden. Maybe I'll run this really quick. See, I didn't realize he was going against Embiid. Yeah, yeah, there's a lot of foul trouble potential there. Let me see here real quick. All right, what do we got? What did I say, Harden? 48, 50, so 50 and 65. Let's see if his usage changes at all. Nope. Looking the same. Looking the same. What I didn't just do anything for usage though, so I just updated minutes. So you don't expect Harden to take Embiid's minutes, but he's more likely to take the usage. Huh. Let's see. Any other Philly boys popping off? Let's see. Maxey. Yeah, Maxey all of a sudden looks good. He's on a 30 though. That's not fantastic. Embiid, monster. Not gonna get a boost there. Yeah, George Niang. I love that for him. So yeah, Niang, good spot. Let's see, I have Scotty Barnes and Mark. Oof, man. See, I like Scotty Barnes and Mark Williams quite a bit. Let's see, Scotty. Yeah, Scotty. Whatever. I like Williams a ton. I don't know that he's hit that upside that we're hoping for from him. Yeah, he's still like +7. I like him more than Gobert. I do. Still. Huh. I'm actually surprised that Niang didn't get more of a boost. I thought he would. Proud of this lineup. I need to win a damn I need to win a damn rare there. Any other questions? Any other lineup questions as we got less than 20 minutes to lock? All right. Oh, here we go. Donovan Mitchell, available to play. Miles Turner, available to play. James Wiseman, available to play. So there you go. That's good news. Huh. All right. Makes me feel better about this. Let's see. Y'all in the chat. We feeling Drew Holiday or Jimmy Buckets? Jimmy's been playing well lately. If I don't play him today, he might not get to him again. So I have Holiday with a 1 point higher median score and 5 points, 5.5 points higher upside score. So I guess I shouldn't ask. Champ lineup. Yeah, I like my champ lineup. I feel like it's got to work. I had Tyus Jones. So here's the thing. Really quick on Tyus Jones. Don't buy Tyus Jones right now, unless you want to. Oh, John, don't do that to me. I don't want to go with Butler. Um, don't buy Tyus Jones now, but like this is a guy who he's gonna step in for Ja in other points. Like that's great. Um, buy him when Ja comes back. Holiday's always questionable. Buy him when Ja comes back. There are guys like this, like even Nikhil Alexander Walker. Like you see them step into roles multiple times, and then they're just good. Like they're high points per minutes guys, and they've replicated success in their role multiple times. Like just buy them and hang on to them. True is a game time decision, huh? All right. You don't got to twist my arm. But yeah, get those guys early. Or I guess it becomes early when you take a swing on them like once they're in their bench role. But like if you just stock up on guys like that, when this happens, you have a Tyus Jones, and it's the best thing you can do on this platform is just like stock up on the guys you know are going to step into successful positions. Sorry, I gotta do this real quick. So I just had Jones and I was able to run out and get Reddish for .01 or whatever. Like it was a solid situation for me. All right. And Bjork asks, best player under 30. You talking 30 years old or you talking 30 L10? I know what you mean. I'm just joshing. If you're talking about points added, so not just raw points. If you're talking about points added, I mean Tyus Jones is the best. Kelly Oubre at 26. Cam Johnson at 29 are my two favorites. If you're talking about Raw scoring, it's going to be Oubre. Okay, Draymond Green, probable for Tuesday. Monty Morris, questionable for Tuesday. Harden, Maxey, Melton getting the start. McDaniels getting the start. And Embiid. What do we got? When do we got McDaniels at? 24 with a 32. That's the wrong McDaniels. 13. Oh, man, that's crazy. Not a big bump for him. Just running back through this really quick. I'm glad. Who was it out there? John, thank you. Oh, not Oubre. All right. John, I'm glad you caught the Drew Holiday news because I was not around for that. Kyle Anderson, I presume, Sander. So Bjork, if it's not Oubre, Ross score, I got Maxey and Cam Johnson. Mark Williams also at 29. Kyle Kuzma's right there. He's hurt. Paulo Banchero, Jeremy Grant, and Jordan Clarkson are all right in that same bunch. Sander. So I'm gonna look at Kyle Anderson. I assume that's who you're talking about. Kyle Anderson +7. We're looking at. Who else you got? Horton Tucker, DiVincenzo. Man, THT has been a bummer. Yeah, he's actually projecting negative. And DiVincenzo barely. So yeah, the first one. Who was it? Kyle Anderson. I like Kyle Anderson more here. Got too many things going on right now, fellas. All right, Pistons going to start Joseph, Ivy, Livers, Bagley, and Wiseman. All right, so Bagley and Wiseman weren't starting together before, I don't believe. Livers getting the start is nice. And then Corey Joseph getting the start is nice for me. And they're not going to Alec Burks. So, all right, I feel a lot better about this champ lineup with Lillard and Shea and Jimmy and the boys. I'm revisiting this again. What if I did this? Can I get up from him? Just Jackson. No. Okay. Never mind. All right. So let's see. Cavs going to start Garland, Mitchell, Coro, Mobley, and Allen. So there's your answer on Mitchell. Pacers, Halliburton's going to play Nemhard, Heald, Nora, and Turner. So Nora, again, I think he's on a 15. I think that's real solid. The projections and the minutes we kind of expected for him. Let's pull that up really quick. And I get to see my dumb face for a second. Okay. So we're going to go here. We're going to sort by upside score, and we're going to go to Indiana. So let's see. Yeah. Here's your best scores. Yeah, I mean, Nora right here. I don't think that's happening now. Jackson and Tice, they're going back and forth on who plays more, who plays the same minutes. I don't buy that Jackson's actually going to do this, but when he steps in, he's really good. I have him. I have his rare. I like him, but I don't know. Yeah, man, Jordan Nora. I almost want to play him over Cam Reddish. But let's see. What's he going for? Can you still get a Jordan Nora for like a decent price? Actually, you can. He's like bargain basement right now. 0.004. Uh-oh. We might have to pop him into a lineup here. Let's see. What do we got? Better than Najee Marshall? Probably. What can I get up from McLaughlin to someone on a 12? Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to do this that close to lock. Yeah, I don't really like anyone in that range. All right, we don't have to go get him. I don't have anything to do in under 23, so that's whatever. All right. Let's see. We got that Cavs lineup. Let's look at the Cavs. Mitchell, as you expect. Garland right behind him. Mobley has shown that he's got a considerably higher upside than the 38, but none of this really shocks me. I don't see Ricky Rubio putting up 18s that much, but maybe I ain't watching well enough. Any other questions? Let's see. Bane upside. Bane upside. All right, I got him at 54. Really quick, though. Luka, Halliburton, Bane, Tyus Jones, and Bagley. That's a fire lineup. I'm going to go. Let's see. Memphis played tonight. I want to add a. I want to see if anything changes if I No, they play tomorrow. All right, so I gotta go to Fantasy Labs really quick. I'm just doing this. I want to see what happens if I swap his usage really quick. So off the floor, where's our boy? Ja Morant, as he's now known. Let's see. So without Ja on the floor, Bane's usage is 28.9. This is what really goes on in this spreadsheet. Y'all don't see the half of it. All right, what did I say? 28.9. So we'll give him a 2.5 usage boost here. What does that do? Knocked him up a point. So, yeah, 55. Obviously, you can go higher. I don't think anyone would be surprised if he dropped like a 70 or an 80. Like, you can go off for that sort of thing. Blazers is going to start Lillard, Thibault, Reddish, Grant, and Eubanks. That's about expected. Pistons update. Going to start Ivy, Burks, Livers, Bagley, and Wiseman. I cursed it. I said that I'm better off now with Corey Joseph in. It turns out that is not the case. They're going to start Burks over him. Not tanking hard enough. Tank harder. Let's see. There's no way this Corey Joseph thing works for me. All right, we want to see Dort or Looney. I'm just looking by straight, like, score right now. Lou Dort +5 for 30. Looney minus. We got Looney on a minus. My answer is Dort. My answer is Dort. Let's see, Corey Joseph, 31 minutes, huh? I don't believe you. Get your Buddy Boeheims ready. 3 minutes for Buddy. What a nightmare that Portland-Detroit game is going to be. Everybody's beat up. It's DFS dream. We really didn't get a lot of news. De'Aaron Fox, still don't know what's going on with him. Rashawn Holmes, not really going to matter. But Jonas Valanciunas, we don't know what's going on there. Denver's still up in the air. I didn't realize how much of Boston was out. I knew Tatum was out, but we got a Blake Griffin avenue here. I'm sure Boston's projecting all over the board. Yeah, Griffin and Moose, whatever. Like Tatum's still projecting well because you think he's going to play in the second game, but I'm not even going to get Robert Williams. Am I crazy if I hope Embiid sits on the back-to-back and Gobert feasts tomorrow? No, I wouldn't plan on it, but I don't think that's wild or anything. Man, I wish one of these guys was like fit better than Jordan McLaughlin. I don't love that. All right, let's see. We got 4 minutes till lock. What's the counter at? God, I feel good about one of my lineups. We got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Any last changes? No extra news other than the Pistons breaking my heart with Alec Burks in the lineup. You'll lose the screen here. Anyway. Any other questions? Before we get out of here, smash that like button if you haven't already. Much appreciated. Join us over at patreon.com/SorareFP. $5 for projections, and that's for the whole month. $10 for projections and the Discord. You get the news feed. You get access to all the experts in there who have been having a ton of success. Santa's not going with Gobert. Yeah, all of that. My dog's ready to get out of here. He's ready to go eat. You hungry, buddy? Got to put food on the table for old Harley. Is Boeheim expected to get minutes? 3. He's projected for 3 minutes. Don't play him. Scotty or Mark Williams? I'll do one last check. Scotty Barnes, +4, +7. It's got to be Mark Williams. Straight score, yeah, still Mark Williams. All right, so before we get out of here as well, baseball coming up. Dropped a baseball video today about what I hope to hear from Sorare. They need to say something. They took away our XP, didn't even tell us. That wasn't cool. Not happy about that. But for the $5, $10, same deal. You get all our baseball projections as well. So head on over to patreon.com/SorareFP. Subscribe if you haven't already. All of that. And I don't know. If there's no questions, I'll get out of here. We got 1 minute. You got 1 minute to mess up your lineup. No? No one wants to goof up the lineups? All right. And we are going to be doing this for baseball as well. It's going to be a little crazy when we're doing both, but we will do that as well. Plenty of baseball videos on the channel already if you're getting excited, getting ready for that. How to build a roster. We got values. We got some other things you can take advantage of, like a value over a replacement player, which I think is absolutely huge in this game. So yeah, that's all on the channel and in the spreadsheets as well for baseball coming up. We got 24 days until opening day, so that'll be great. I cannot wait for MLB. So we'll be doing that, and let's see. We got 10 seconds, so I hope no one's changing their lineups now. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna go eat and watch some basketball. Go Cavs, beat those Celtics, and we will.